Checking everything's on. 1 second. What? Right. It's on there. It's on there. Okay. I'll have a quick audio check while I'm at it. Seems alright to me. If it isn't, let me know, because what I noticed last stream is that the commentators were sort of drowning me out sometimes. Even though I do apply audio, ducking, etc. I'll have a look at that now actually. Yeah, commentary was on 7. Now it's on 4. So any issues, let me know. That said, yo guys, it's your boy Jack, back again with another stream, back on eFootball. 3-day streak, and same as usual, road to manual Marseille 10 in divisions. I was practicing it just before I came on. Went sort of well yesterday. A lot of 1-0s, a lot of 1-1s. So I can only try to improve upon that. I will have a YouTube video on eFootball coming out either tomorrow or the day after. Still have a few touches to add, stuff like that. Put my headphones on fully. Still haven't changed this. And so we are on. Well, it doesn't feel like he has 95 finishing plus any more. It's kind of strange. I feel like something's happened to Low Screamer. Maybe it's just me. But that said, I'll put on my loading screen and we'll head in. 30 seconds. taken in this game. Hopefully it isn't a nasty warm-up like yesterday. We'll find out. Okay. Let's have it. Oh, a lot of flat arrows. Very attacking LBC that. But it is LBC, so it probably works. Wingers and attacking fullbacks. We'll see how it goes. George, best main striker. Get the position modifiers in it. I think this one only has SS, yeah. That's what I mean by that. You need 2 position modifiers for centre forward on best. Kinda crazy. Messi v Messi because of the form arrows, why not? I want to play Neuer too. I've been really liking him recently. Doesn't feel as crazy as he once did, and obviously I think that's a good thing. Old Neuer, he'd just run out at anything. Half the time it'd work, half of the time he'd just like challenge the ball and then fall over, leading to you conceding needlessly. We'll see how it plays out, I guess. Let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do
ordinary, got to watch out for our attack in this formation.
And we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game
that
as well as
him.
He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Warm up.
Okay. Sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And this is Cruyff.
Nice Ferdinand.
Lam. Pele. Lam. Over to the left. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now there's shot at goal. There it is.
Well,
mistake from the opponent.
Him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Marseille, woo! Yeah, it's about time.
Okay. And here's Cruyff, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plays it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Vieira.
Get in front of that. Good
It's
save,
loose
Neuer.
now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
How's that offside if it's come off my keeper? Konami special. I think
And if
so.
you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Lahm.
Lovely.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. Messi had a
Too
really
eager
good
to
go
cut
at
inside, I
breaking through,
suppose.
but ultimately
It's quite
he
obvious.
was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Lovely super cancel. That's what I mean by Hull. It doesn't feel
And
like he
was
has
there to get a
96
vital
finishing. It's
touch.
weird.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Let's go.
Chance!
Messi on the flick on header.
Denied brilliantly.
Really
Can't exactly
anticipated
expect
that
that to
well,
fly
didn't
in.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos. He slings it in.
he? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Let's get this second.
No way through, so back
I
it
didn't really have
comes.
another option there.
Lahm driving forward.
Ref, hello.
Danger averted for now.
Hiya. Okay.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved
Whatever then,
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there.
Lovely Pele.
Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh,
Lamb!
oh, taken
I
with
wasn't
style.
sure if he'd score that, but I'm glad he has.
There we have
That's
it,
why I took
the
it so
two-goal
close with
version.
Lamb.
And a
'Cause
trademark move
I don't
ends
exactly
with the
expect him to score
inevitable
much.
Classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Big time,
and it's
Lamb.
difficult to find an answer to it. when
Hi
it's applied
Bingo,
like that.
how are you? Hope you're well.
Hull
Welcome
now
in.
luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw
Let's go.
comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Yo, what a double touch that
Oh,
was.
that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge.
Alright.
Now, can they get him away? Messi's cross.
In
Toure
doubt.
gets it clear.
I'm
Best.
not risking Toure having
Messi.
a touch on it and it just hitting
Oh, he's
intercepted.
enjoyed that. He evidently
It's
loves
just
the
not worth it.
contest. Vieira,
Vieira with his big
gang.
gangly legs too close
And
to me.
here's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And a chance!
Neuer.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi is offering a
He
right
hasn't put a
smile
foot
there.
wrong this half.
That's a good run down the left.
Meant to do a
And
Marseille.
whistle goes for half-time.
Decent
Any
half.
opinion you'd like to express on the first
I haven't
half?
exactly
Well, I
played
think things have
fantastic,
worked out
but
pretty
I've
well so far,
done
Peter.
it enough.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Hull in control at half-time, 2-0.
I want to save Zanetti for when Lam or Carlos get really tired. And I'll probably stick in LBC for the rest of the game.
Substitution.
Let's go.
There's the start of the second half. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the
Ahaha.
pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just
I'm
lacked
using
pace.
skills where I don't need to.
Now it's Cruyff. A well cut out.
I ought to cut that
Margin
out.
for error there at all. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he spark a counter here? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lam.
Vieira monster.
It's a really well measured ball. Messi receives it in a... Messi! Oh, split second reaction.
Well,
Messi actually
let's
didn't
that
do
one
an
up
awful
pretty
lot wrong,
early.
to be honest.
Hull come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the
Ref.
system changes with it.
Really?
Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shoots!
It's alright, ref. I don't need it. I don't need you to call clear and obvious fouls twice in a row, son.
Up by 3.
Let's go.
They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he...
And Cruyff! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
What a finish from Carlos too, by the way. The two fullbacks having a field day for some reason. What a ball. No, Rooney.
Best tries to play it through. Messi could try cutting inside here.
Let's try it again.
Can he finish? He's got
Fair
it
enough.
all.
I should have focused on
It could be a lifeline.
not manual
2-1
keeping.
needed.
But I thought he was
Forced the error and
going
extracted the maximum
to blitz it
punishment.
again early.
It's just sloppy
Fair
to
play.
lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he's found a way past.
Platania. That's
Which,
always a
in
risk to
hindsight,
shoot
was
first
probably
time.
just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking
It
perhaps
is the
a
right
little too
thing
much
to
for
do.
himself then.
Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. And he was quick to react.
Couple more changes.
Roberto Carlos is always looking
Oh,
to
but
play
that's
quality
how
balls.
foul is it? That's the least foul that's actually been called. That's weird. I'm bringing Baggio. I'm bringing Mario too.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking
You'd
this
think
chance
that
to
if our
turn to their
finished
benches.
willpower would put them away. Exactly. Like, if I aren't shooting that first time and I have a touch on it, there's a 50-50 chance I just lose out on a shooting opportunity.
Hull still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, look at the space here. And now they
If
can
he'd
clear
just
their lines.
taken that final touch slightly quicker.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Baggio. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Yeah.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
He thought I was
Back
crossing
when
it,
it goes.
as
And
he
it's
would.
Yaya Toure. Look at the space here. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Lovely to run. I don't know why he's so high up,
Pass isn't the best.
but it has worked there.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Oh,
And he's got the
Romario.
beating of his man.
Oh, the
He's gone
cleanest
down,
slide
but
you've
the referee
ever
just
seen
tells
in
him
your
to get
life.
back up again.
Ah,
And that has left him in a heap.
and we'll give it right back. Acrobatic and phenomenal. Yeah, exactly.
Sends it crossfield. Looking for the run.
Sometimes
Well,
it
it's a move of
feels
great
like
promise, but will
the
it really
game
prove productive?
decides he hasn't used a skill move all
There's
game.
a beautiful simplicity about
That's a
this
bit weird.
contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos.
I want the Marseille, not some
There will be a
weird
throw-in.
shit double touch. Still kind of putting that into practice in game, because it's easy
And
on the
it's
training
Roberto
pitch,
Carlos.
obviously.
Free
Oh,
run on the
there it
envelope
is.
here, and he's managed to get free. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
That is what I want
Roberto
from
Carlos
my
with an
wide
air of
players.
confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Wayne Rooney.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Romario.
Unlucky Chucky.
The ball's gone astray.
Ref.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Chris Maltasantio.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Are those sounds not working or what? Well, that is a shame. They were working.
Bullshit.
Oh no. Just came really late.
Thuram. He's had it taken off
On that
him.
one.
Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, important interception. Bullet. Zanetti. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Rooney. He has found the way through. Smoothly does it.
Ah,
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
a bit
wanna make the
cocky
most of
from
this
me there,
2-0
can't lie.
That is as
GG.
far as it goes.
Credit to the opponent for keeping
Can
on
take all the spoils,
going.
and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled.
Look,
Adams' son. Tony Adams' son. Who's Tony Adams?
You know, you used to play for Arsenal.
Shut up, you fucking dick.
I'm being genuinely serious.
Shut up,
suck
you
your
fucking...
fucking dick. Hi John, how are you? Hope you're well. I'm going to load in to the second game. I am going to use my loading screen at every match. Yeah, I'll be back in 30 seconds loaded in. Says it's checking connection status, but it's been saying that for a bit too long. So I'm half expecting to be kicked out on matchmaking. We'll soon find out. "12 hours later." There we go. Oh, great. Well, I was half right, wasn't I? Give me another 10 seconds or so. Be nice if it didn't act like it had a game lined up for me just to kick me out. Okay, this will be a harder game, no doubt. Neuer no look pass. It could be good on him. Good team. I don't know why he's playing Khan though. That's the one thing I would say. No look pass will actually give this Neuer every passing skill apart from obviously high punt. He still needs high punt. Maybe fighting spirit if you believe on putting that on keepers. Some people do, some people don't even believe fighting spirit works for outfielders, sorry. We'll play Shevchenko based on the form hours. I haven't really been liking him recently, to be quite honest. But he'll get that chance. We're going to take my Kaká here, because he's wider than the Messi. Maybe I should have started Romario. I'll soon find out, won't I?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Arteta versus Arteta. This could be interesting.
Just listen to that noise. This place is
and outside Gala, yeah. That would be
get a
weirdly effective on Neuer for some reason. Well, not for some reason. For the purpose he has basically every passing skill.
Combinations can be absolutely
Should not have
crucial.
done that.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and
phenomenal
tested
pass.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That probably looks closer than it was.
To get a vital touch. Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu charging forward down that flank.
Not even time to have a touch.
That's an excellent
I should
interception.
have just pressed circle. What am I doing?
Played into the middle.
And that's in.
What a
Good
climb!
save.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the counter
Wake
is
up,
on.
Bojack. It's game time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got
Lovely
that
Shevchenko.
cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the
Cut
sort of
what
situation
Pelé
he
gets a
thrives
touch
in.
on that.
And we have our
But
very
obviously,
first
you can't
corner.
expect that at the same time. How that's ended up, how it's ended up, I don't have a clue. He was in front of the centre back.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Too
Gerrard
fancy.
goes steaming forward.
Simple. That shut me up. That really shut me up.
Played out to the left flank. Played in by... He's got tall.
I'm not even going to celebrate
There
that.
is the
That was a
breakthrough.
miles harder header
One
than the
sweeping
one he
move
fluffed from the corner.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
More
and all of a
clearances, I
sudden,
suppose.
Bang.
Yeah,
Now it's Mbappe.
can't think of much else there.
And that was very
Like
necessary.
so.
Pull it. It's a really well-measured ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Post him out wide.
Messi looking to
I can't keep
penetrate
him there,
opposition
though.
lines. And he shoots!
That's
It's in! A game of
fair
thrills,
play.
all square
But I was on Turam for a reason.
Yeah, since going a goal
In
down,
that
they've dug
passing
in to
lane.
produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well,
Let's
so
go.
often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at
Why is
themselves
Ferdinand
as to
here?
how they let it
What are you
happen.
doing?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely
Let's
up
go.
now.
Pele driving forwards.
Oh, hi.
Just about came out on top, but they were sadly
Doidles.
tested.
Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it.
Well, we're a bit
Only
disappointed
just
with that.
seen
Well,
it.
that was certainly bold, Peter.
You're
He was
deaf.
never short on
You-
confidence.
Yo, Graham. How are we doing?
Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, what a finish!
It's in! And they've got their lead back.
Come on, Pele. I love Pele so
Oh,
much. He's
delicious.
cracked.
Such
He is so
devilish goal.
cracked.
Oh, it was a real
It's
beauty,
not
Peter,
even
and while
funny.
many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Hull get themselves into the lead. And the shot!
And again.
Turns and goes back. But it's Thuram.
I need an option to go forward.
Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter.
Trapped myself a bit there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Yo, T-Bones, how's it going? Hope you're well.
Roberto Carlos. Lam. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Lam. And it's Hullet. And there's the end of the
2.5.
first half.
I will take that.
So we have
It
here
was a dodgy
competitive
first
game
header.
with neither team
I
truly in
will admit
control.
that.
A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Let's
Well,
find
I
it.
think the message from the manager
Here
at
it is.
half-time will be pretty simple, Peter.
Dodgiest
He's gonna
header of
want
all
them to
time.
play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows
He's
how crucial
headed
the next
that
goal will be.
with his tempo.
Hull are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Imagine a world Pele plays for Hull, Giovanni, and a pensioner, JJ Kocher. Let's not forget. Rooney and Romario coming on. Obviously, I've just got super sub on everyone.
And the action is back on the way.
Blitzscale Hull card.
Play on the left-hand side here.
I wish.
That was nowhere near his best. Cafu and
If
Shevchenko.
you are in
That pass has been
the best division of a main football country, you practically don't exist in Konami's eyes. As if that nearly went in. That's crazy.
Far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Hull different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Taken back almost at once.
Wrong situation to
pass
try
isn't
that.
the best.
Could have played it wide.
Hullet. Best. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Big chance! Oh, fine stop
That
from the
was
keeper.
smart
he's done
from
great there, both
the
reading
opponent.
it and
He
dealing with it.
moved his keeper one
Their second corner of the game.
side and then relinquished control. Good defending.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement.
You're a
Came up
centre
against
back,
that
pal.
defender, though, who
Get
was
in
ever so
centre back.
determined. Goes for a shot.
Maldini, you fucking twat.
They've done it again. It is
Oh,
incredible.
unless you're on a latch. Yeah, that is true. If you are above 200
Simple as you like. The
centimetres,
outcome utterly
you
inevitable.
Such a
get an
smart
exemption.
push, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Hull perhaps contemplating their next
Dodgy
change
best.
here. Tries to play it through. Yeah. So what can they make of this?
get it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Couple of changes here.
And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos. That's Gerrard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressure on.
Cafu. And he's managed to get free. Cafu tries making a foray down the foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
No comment on that one, Chief. Zanetti for Carlos, he's more tired. Just in case I end up switching over, which I don't think I will. I might do. Excuse me. And then Baggio. Nida McBurney. A bullet header with a further than phenomenal height boost. Well, we already have one of those two things. I guess.
Cafu. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's gone looking for safety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
We'll take that. It's an opportunity.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Rooney!
I thought he'd move his car.
He's pulled off
Fair
a fine
play.
save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
No way. Nice.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is lovely.
Had to keep that somehow
And it's
wriggling and out.
Great chance! Oh, the ball. Oh, what has happened? And again!
Romario!
What about that?
Super
And
sub.
that has raised the roof.
It comes off again.
Oh, a
And
goal of
again.
real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the
He's a
last
lot of
possible
that.
moment, and then smash. No stopping that.
No, just blue.
Hull take the lead.
Not
now
full
it's
blue.
just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic.
A header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goulart receives it in a wide position.
Why is no one at the back stick? Why is nobody at the back stick? Twice he's just been left at the back stick. GG
And that is that.
was given a good
contest
a
of
game there.
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to
I would appreciate it if my centre halves stopped pushing up like whole player AMFs in long ball counter, but like that's not the opponent's fault, is it? So, GG. I thought I had that one. That's a bit gutting. Oh well. Fair play to the opponent. I'm going to make a hot drink, go to toilet, and have a cigarette. I'll be 2 minutes. I won't take long. Again, apologies about that. Going to toilet took a bit longer than I anticipated. Not sure. I need to explain why. Hi, Kickball. Hope you're well. Welcome in. Appreciate the kind comment. In hindsight, to avoid that third goal, I would have had to pause it and remark his wide AMF. I was thinking about it on the toilet, weirdly enough. That tight marked is Kaka, and then I'm pretty sure he took him off for that Ronaldinho who was just left on his own at the back stick. If he's tight marked, I don't think that happens. Food for thought is all.
Another one.
I ain't gone into the loading screen. Hopefully that doesn't screw me over massively. Right. Funny how as soon as I don't use the loading screen, I get a load of coincidence matches, isn't it? Mars played Historicals a few days ago on his stream. Then he started messaging shit to Historicals, so I put something in a chat about how I beat him last time, and it wasn't that easy then, was it? And now I match him. It could be a coincidence, but is it really? I don't know. I can't prove it. Either way, the game's the game. Let's go. Let's see how this plays out.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Out towards the flank. Nedved with the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And now they can clear their lines.
Excuse me. Time to lock in.
Lam making another milestone appearance here. It is game number 4-0-0, Jim Beglin.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say Big congratulations to him. Someone...
Can he finish?
Georgie Best!
They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a
Let's
defender's
go.
nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar, and here's Nedved. Carvajal has it out wide and in space.
Yeah.
And
You
he
know
can
what?
clear it away.
Let's have a look at his sub-tactic then. Because he's clearly put his Nunes on Thuram. Yeah, I thought so as well.
Davids, and it's Deco. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Nice Carlos.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Uruguay with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. Pullet gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Uruguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi, can he latch on to this?
Nice
Well,
Ferdinand.
clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
it all looked so
why I
promising
changed my
until
instructions to.
Unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Carvajal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And this is Pele. He is through here. Araujo
Nearly.
gets it clear. Now he's got space here. And this is
Lovely.
Nedved. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. And that is not finding anyone. Lam. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Damn it. Nice.
Nedved
Should've
does
just
really
passed
well
that.
to win the ball there. Neymar. Maldini
Lovely.
promptly onto that.
Huh.
And that is that.
Excuse me.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's
Proper,
Ibrahimovic.
proper smoker's grunt that.
Best. Pullet.
If I was going to super cancel that, it
Neymar.
should have been earlier.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? It looks very much like they'd be
Lovely
happy
play.
to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Pele. That's going up front in a hurry. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. And it's Davids. And Deco. Passing is crisp and sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's got away. Roberto Carlos!
Why not? I didn't really have another option. I didn't exactly want to try a skill compilation with Carlos to cut on the inside.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Football challenge.
And we hit half-time.
First half.
Well, there were plenty of talking
I've
points
kept
in
him
that first
quiet.
half, but
Has got the early goal.
It's
I'll take
still
that.
anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen,
Mars
they're
wasn't
worth their lead.
playing like
there
this
was
last
genuine
time.
intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Hull leading 1-0 at the break.
You know what? I want to see what he's going to do. In that case, well, why don't I just do that then? That seems to make sense.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20. Entran número 15. Número 4. Cambio.
Michael Owen. He's still getting man-marked.
That gets things going for the second half. Hull carrying a 1-goal lead.
Nice, Rooney.
Cross goes in there. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll
That
want to
lovely
capitalise on
lamb.
now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic.
Should have tried a scissors there, not the double touch.
Dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out.
And Messi!
Good save, Neuer. Neuer. Lovely Neuer.
Oh, no
Love
shortage
you.
of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Not wide.
And it's Lam. Mbappe. Hull come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lam getting this one clear. They've got a corner here.
That's a corner. How must have
Number 2 then.
not seen something there?
Deco goes short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Stunning pass, really. Through ball even.
Uruguay appear to be
Stunning
having to
through
let
ball.
their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's another good win of the ball. Best. Now, can they get him away? Chance!
To the super cancel. What am I
And he was
doing?
there to get a
That should have been
vital
2-0.
touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Off again. Gives a fuck. We won the FA
And now
Cup.
a sudden chance to counter. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and it's Lam. Roberto Carlos.
I mean, I turned out, but okay.
Unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal.
Potentially
And it had
off.
to be.
Off.
No way through.
Off balance when the challenge came in.
That's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through, now is he in? And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, some tackle that.
eFootball slide of dreams.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's intervened well there. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Rooney.
Options, please. Lovely.
Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That was a low cross.
Biasi claims it.
I know it's on a half volley, but
They
jeez.
may end up with some regret with this
Nuts.
tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And a chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes
He
there.
swapped sides.
What great defending.
Let's have a look. I thought so. Samina, Witty. I want to keep it on for what I'm up against, the height, etc. I'm up pause time, fair play. Give my arms a bit of a stretch.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 5. Número 3. Número 9.
Nesta.
Entran. Número
Now he's off and
23.
running.
Forlán. Número 11. Número 10. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a throw-in.
Samina now.
Mbappe.
Well, he
Taking
got
more
rid because he was
chances.
under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap.
Beautiful arm.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
All out attack.
And it's Nesta. Davids. Oh, that's ambitious.
Shooting for the
And
corner.
that certainly packed a punch. Nedved kept his eye on it, and he's there.
like really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
There could be trouble here.
Beautiful.
They get a throw in. Oh no, what has happened here?
Mario. Special RD blocker, is it?
Ronaldinho
Love it.
is herring after that one. That is a brilliant interception.
And that's a GG. I played
So that's it.
that game how I played it because of what I was up
Well,
against.
that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
And it
The
worked.
two sides separated by the game's.
And I'll say no more. I made it pretty clear when I first matched him. It's a strange coincidence. I'll load in again, but this time I'll actually use the loading screen to avoid another game like that. It might not have been, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really a person who believes in heavy coincidence. 30 seconds. Let's see who's next. Okay. I've been quite a tough run of opponents the last 3. Not to say it couldn't have been harder, of course. But a tough run is a tough run. Rolls getting tight marked right off the bat. I think I'll play Neuer until he slips up, because he's been really good recently. Samina, mina, way, waka waka, eh. Tough again, who gives a fuck? We've won the FA Cup. I don't know why that's stuck in my head. It's quite old. Funny though.
This was the no-brainer. This was the banker. This was the one that couldn't fail. This was one that's never failed.
My assumption is it's flying into Hullet from Zanetti. And that Raul's a blitzkiller.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Will it go towards the ball?
To a promising move. O'Shea, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pelé, and it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
That was poor from me.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Hullet, looking to go deep. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yaya Toure. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quite an awkward formation.
Looking to play him in.
Cutting off quite a lot of passing lanes.
Best. And that's been intercepted.
Like
that was
one.
Well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Cruyff. And it's O'Shea. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Throw it. And he's there to belt it away.
Really? Okay.
Thuram.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Hullet. Now there's a... And he shoots! Now it's Pelé.
Oh.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Georgie Best.
The referee's
Georgie
ordered a free
Best.
kick.
He's one silky motherfucker.
And he looked every bit the
He
assured
didn't
keeper
move
there.
him
Hullet is
far enough
offering
across.
a right smile there.
Fair play.
And it's with the keeper. Ferdinand. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Who was that pass to? You know,
Raul.
no one.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Lovely escape, Pele.
Well seen. Saw
I'll
that
take
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Tempted to go into sub-tactic soon.
Pullet is
With
being
a shorter
told in
passing
no uncertain
options.
terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Referee's given a throw. Spread out to the left. Tries to cross.
I want that to hull it really.
Oh, sweet feet.
That is risky.
Vieira. Antonetti. Cannavaro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos. Now he's got space here.
I wanted to cut him behind, not that.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Ferdinand
So good
with
from
these donkey passes all that. Not helpful.
And it's Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Really? Referee!
Raul.
Open your eyes.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best, a player who needs no introduction. Lam. Best. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Should bring Neymar on really. But I do like George best. But Neymar is going to come on out of the principle.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless.
It just makes sense. It makes too much sense for me not to.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided.
And yes, Neymar has super sub on him.
Number 10.
Here we go again.
Pele. Number 7.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Number 8. Rooney. Number 11. Neymar.
He's made sure that's not getting through. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. And that has
Ref!
left him in a
Ref! I thought so.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Holy.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity.
Way am I off? Is it left or right?
Rooney is standing over this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Rooney!
Should put it over the wall, clearly.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Rooney. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh.
Ah, he's given it away.
Wayne Rooney.
He is
Wayne
through
Rooney.
here. And this is the finish.
Let's go, Ibra.
Wonderful goal.
And I will pull
brings
silly that
game,
too.
but that sort of
Because
dynamism
I've
is
just been
another
snapped all
attribute
game.
he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just a response to the stream title. Who
Lovely
asked?
first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so
A fair
often
point.
the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
But at the same time, who asked you, pal? Good, mate. How are you? Hope
have
you
broken
well.
through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for the run. Zanetti.
Let's go.
O'Shea delivers with whip. Up he goes.
Wow.
And once more
The desperation is real.
We score.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion. Chance for a shot! Denied by an instinctive
Best
save.
day of
Really must
the
be
year
thinking
with
what he has to do to score.
the United win. Yeah, I saw that. Very surprising. Fair play
Let them attack it.
to United.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
How has that ended up straight at the keeper?
Venezia
You
are
tell
looking
me.
to go forward now. That'll be a throw-in.
Couple of changes. One shot, one on target, one cheesy back post header after being snapped all game. It's enjoyable. Very enjoyable. I'm keeping Carlos on footless. Okay. Okay, Chief.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ibrahimovic. Number 29, now. Number 4, Hullet.
Vieira.
Coming on the field.
O'Shea
number 16,
is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Zanetti.
Vieira.
Number 18.
Little doubt, that is a
Perfect
foul.
player for that too.
And that's going to be a
Dirty,
booking.
dirty Suarez.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Wow, just yeah. Should have touched it
Well seen,
down.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Realistically.
So good from him.
Crunching tackle, and it's Forlan.
Classic eFootball
That
slide.
tackle was certainly sturdy.
And again.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos. A probing pass. Roberto Carlos
Put pressure on.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rooney.
Yeah, kind of obvious.
Cleared it out of harm's way. 75 minutes played. And it's Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Shifted it to the flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
What a rat.
Substitution in progress.
Showing good feet. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No, there's just no way.
And he's in on goal. Backward it goes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is for Folland!
Yeah.
Sticks it away!
You. His airport and all, pal. You proper. Deserve that.
Just 5 minutes left. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. It's Folland!
Catch that.
Good try. The
That was
outcome could
scary.
easily have been different.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
There will be
Well
5
stopped.
minutes.
AI your dreams.
Pass has gone astray. 5 minutes to add. Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to play it through.
On the outside, like Neymar's on the outside, he tried to play it through the inside. It just don't make sense.
Well there.
Make it make sense.
That has been slung wide. Referee
All
looks at
that
his watch and
for a
blows
draw.
his whistle. So it does end
To be
elsewhere. Inspiration,
fair, it was
perspiration,
either
both on show in equal
that
measure.
or
Just
he
not
was
enough.
losing, and I'm not trying to be horrible, but if you watch that game back, it's obvious, and it's just no fun to play against either. I'm having a quick cigarette. 2 minutes. Right, we'll hit the loading screen and we'll go again. I'll be taking this game. Let's see what's up next. Okay. I'm not necessarily trying to grind this phase, so the points don't exactly bother me that much. It's just how fun certain games are. That's all it is. Surprise, surprise, more crossplay. I'm not talking about actual crossplay either. Well, let me just type mark the shit out of it. Not sure if that's possession or LBC. It would work in possession. At the same time, it's hard to tell.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here.
Beautiful.
Because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Too
Well, that
much
defending is
traffic
unapologetically persistent.
for that
It's
skill.
almost personal, and it had to be.
What a pass. Nuts.
Saliba with the slide tackle there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rui Costa gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. No goals as yet, but
I'm happy. I'm happy I don't start out in possession with balls like that.
It's Rui Costa. Oh, good take in a good area. That's good running with the ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all.
Wake
having
up,
had
sunshine.
a great deal of the ball. He's having a shot! Rui Costa. Lam looking for option. And a shot! It's loose now.
Come on,
what
Ibra.
has happened here? A lot of space ahead of him. Place it in low.
Ah!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ref. Okay.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't
I need to
pick
get
out
clinical.
that killer ball.
That much is obvious.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. And this is Pele. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
So even if he wasn't off, that isn't off him. Kinda crazy, man. Kinda crazy.
He's picked his way through.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Shoot!
And it's a goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills.
Let's go.
And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. And he welcomes it in.
Pele, keep on
And a reprieve for the time being.
racking it.
Pele,
Because he's centre half.
Happen for all his good intentions.
Fell over in front of him. It's locked him off for that.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
How does that make sense?
And the two sides separated by the game's
Let's go.
only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Lovely feet. And he's gone backward here. Takes a shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lookman. Oh, can he get onto this?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Half-time getting close now. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that interception was...
How was that not
necessary.
made it through?
That's great positioning. So good from
Never
him.
mind.
Roberto Carlos. Lam. He has found the way through. Cross into the box. Thuram.
I crossed it
gets
in
away.
because he was
Rui Costa.
expecting an inside turnaround there.
Ferdinand. And
Got to
it's
mix it
offside
up
here.
sometimes, or it's
No
just
shortage
really
of
easy
industry or
to
intent
read,
thus far.
even
A
if
little
it's like
inspiration and inventiveness
nice
perhaps the only
inside
things lacking.
I
dribbling.
thought that was a decent
I like
45 minutes of football.
I like
Plenty
to
of
make
signs
the
that both
opponent
managers
question
can
it.
take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive.
I'm
You
going to
still
bring
have to approach this
Baggio.
like it's 0-0.
Hull go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution on the field.
Come on, you all.
That gets things going for
Coming
the
on
second
the
half.
field is number 9.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good
Substitution.
time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a good ball.
Ref?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can run onto that, and he's picked it up out wide. Quick look, then... Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar!
You just knew that was going to happen.
No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to
Luckily,
be admired. The defending is
didn't
to
go
be
in.
admonished.
And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
Okay,
That was
he's
well played, well stopped.
reading the
Can he get on the end of
fake-outs
this?
now.
This is Adriano.
Fair play.
Bigo picks it up out wide. That is lovely. Bigo crosses. Up he goes!
Fuck off with your cross spam. Two opponents in a row, and it's George Best on the header. Man.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up.
I got this. No problem.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch
That's
this every week,
a
Peter. This is exactly
build
what you
up
want
centre
from a
half.
big game.
Rushing
He's had it
out.
taken off him. Now it's Rooney. That's an imaginative pass. That is a brilliant interception. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. Lam.
Ronaldo's coming off.
Just
What is
about
that
up to the hour
positioning?
now.
I wanted it
Oh, this looks
sliced
sharp.
through the
Ferdinand cuts out
the other
pass.
passing lane, really.
Hull are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Now, though, get off my pitch now.
Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rooney. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's a
At
corner
least I
kick.
can make changes. Evening, Tyke. How are you? Hope you well. Romario.
Substitution in progress.
Good to hear. And yeah, good. A bit frustrating coming up against the old constant crosses, but yeah, good, thank you.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Ferdinand.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Right, how the fuck's Adriano ever made that pass?
Face to face with the keeper. There's the shot! And kept out
Good
by
Lord
the
above,
most
what's going on?
elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Adriano is not that great at passing. It's weird.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Hull have the chance to go the other way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
Has he turned it on?
It's a lovely, neat pass.
I can't really tell.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Lam. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now this could be a chance.
Fucking have that.
They've done it! And again they hit the
Bang,
front.
bang, bang.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I was just about had to say another round smart assist. I think he's switched into it if he is on smart assist. I don't like accusing people of smart assist straight up, because even I get accused of it, but that Adriano pass was really a suspect. Because are you really going to put passing on a 70 passing Adriano? He could have, but even then it was a really errorless pass. But that's all I'm saying. Georgie best, Georgie best. Hopefully he doesn't score another header out of nowhere.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Coming on the field, number 14,
Bale.
Johan Cruyff. Number 11,
Cruyff.
Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Dembele. Number
Keep
2,
calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bang.
That's a sharp pass.
I didn't want the chop turn, I wanted the Marseille. Still struggling on manual.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
We did it a few times earlier, like.
Lay in store.
Okay, let's calm it down then.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Neuer gets it away. Into the last 5 minutes. Turan. Very much into the last knockings. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Joe.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through.
Lovely pass.
This is
Spoony. Ah.
Pass somewhat off target.
Half a second too
And
late.
time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And it's Zanetti. Zanetti goes on a run down the left wing. Quality ball. And the counter is on. And this is Dembele.
How's he got that pass out?
Defense. Oh, that's well done, really.
How was that a clean challenge? That was not a clean challenge. I would say GG, but I do suspect he switched into smart assist. But at the same time, I'm not outright accusing him, because he might not have been. Either way, it was another game of hopeful crosses to try and level out the skill gap. Thank you for the GG take, appreciate it. We'll go again. I'll head into my loading screen. Back in 30 seconds. Who's it going to be? Okay. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember anything specific. Death, taxes and crosses in the box, is it? I see. Three games in a row. Oh, well, I am yet to lose against it, I suppose. That's a positive. Silver lining, if you will. I haven't really started Messi this stream. Kind of neglecting him, poor guy. No, he hasn't slipped up yet either. So, despite the form arrows, he's staying in the starting 11 for now.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
It's a setup that's
that was risky.
Enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
eFootball slider, it's fans.
Vicious ball here. Turns and goes back.
Go on.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save.
I didn't think he'd switch to Thuram there, fair play.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Spread out to the left, and it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet, pretty cagey early on from both sides. And now the breakaway. And
Can I get a few passing combinations off, please?
Most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I might have to switch into the sub.
Powering forward here. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
But that was more like it. Yikes.
No goals as yet.
Painful Scotch move, that one.
Stands tall and stands strong. Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
I just knew he wouldn't anticipate that. How
Nicely
could
aimed
you
pass.
really?
Oh, there's a probing ball. Yaya Toure. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Lahm. And this is Ronaldo. Has
That's
a look
a foul.
and plays it forward.
That's
He's
a
had it taken off him.
donkey touch.
Pull it. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. He's had a
Right.
shot!
That is a
That was no routine save.
I think he's done
no
great there,
input.
both
1-2.
reading it and
I can see
dealing
that
with
a
it.
mile off.
All he needs to do
Okay.
is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Let's go. Time to wake up.
15 minutes till half-time. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever. It's Roberto Carlos.
Good header.
A lot of space
Time to
here,
switch
a
it
real
up.
opportunity.
And he's forced to go back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Give PAI a chance to
Oh,
adjust.
couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rijkaard is always
Yeah,
getting the
he
hits
just
for
isn't
targets.
inputting his return through
There's
balls.
no such
How
thing as a bad
cheesy.
time to score, but this would
Do you
sure
wanna
be a
get-
good time.
Once or
Yaya Toure.
okay, twice into attacks.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes control of it and he's on the move. And pull it! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ah,
Corner number 2 then. Nedved goes short. Nedved.
Yaya Toure.
Bit of an appeal,
Oh,
but nothing doing.
oh man.
There's the header! And he has kept it out
Awkward.
somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Nedved plays it short. And here's Nedved. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Kaka. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, and the pass is intercepted.
Good slide.
Referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time.
The only real danger here is those
so both teams still
no
stuck
input
on the starting
1-2s.
blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
And it's quite obvious it's no input either, because there's zero error in those return passes. It's horrible to play against.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That is lovely.
I wanted Romario as an option there, to be honest.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
No 1-2 for you. Not that time.
Oh, good read.
That's
Nice
great
lamb.
positioning. So good from him.
Pullet.
Terrible header.
It's an imaginative pass. Kaká. He's got full. Big moment. Massive
Wow.
goal.
Boom. There we go.
3
And it
games
couldn't
in
be much better.
a
He
row
was
of
born
just
for the glory. He
shit.
just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Nice.
Picked that one
Cheers.
out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hull still this single goal
Wow.
behind.
Press.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. And here's Romario. And it's Messi.
That was a 0 input 1-2. See how accurate it was.
Pullet.
It's actually
Yaya Toure
ridiculous,
can
and he wants
so
taken out of
cleverly bypass
eFootball.
the press. Rooney.
Yet here it is.
Pull it.
Still.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Now you know what.
And it's Ferdinand. Hull still have the cards to affect this game. And this is
He
Hull.
hasn't aimed that chip through pass either.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
You can tell
I'm struggling to work
just
out
by
whether
how
that was brave or
errorless
stupid. Maybe
some
both,
of these
actually.
passes are. Why is it
Yaya Toure.
allowed and even
Maldini.
encouraged?
Another
I
pass
don't
just
have a
keeps
clue.
it ticking over. He's through, now is he in?
Oh, get the shot off.
Gets it clear. And it's Lam. And this is Rooney. And he can clear it away.
I wasn't aiming to Lam, was I?
And they're back on the ball again
Kinda nuts.
for Messi. Nice looking ball. Messi concedes a free kick for that.
Not that time,
And he has
pal.
shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because
Pierre
he's up against pace.
One, he isn't aiming his 1-2s. He isn't aiming his long through balls either. It's obvious. It's so obvious.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Opts for safety. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Let's go.
75 minutes played. All the way back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot!
Fucking have that, you cunt.
Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Let's go.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new
He can't
complexion
aim
to
his
the game.
pass. He can't aim his
It's
pass.
going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Aiden, he can't aim his pass.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on
How
this
have I
by
not just
any means.
sweeped
They
him
still
there?
believe it can be won.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's surging through.
Yeah, you
Oh, it's a
desperate
foul
little
in a
cunt.
dangerous area.
Yellow card.
Surprise, that's a booking.
You
Yeah, well, they were exposed
desperate,
and
desperate.
vulnerable, and he knew he had
Honestly.
to do something to prevent a goal there.
Is it really that
This
important?
is the big chance.
Oh,
Well, I think this is definitely
Unbelievable.
one of these areas where they...
Rooney!
Oh, well
Fucking
done for him to
unreal.
take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That's been cut out, well played. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Look, there has to be
Fucking
more
rats.
urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Neymar, this is promising.
There will be 3 minutes
Dribbled past his man
added
here.
fucking have that.
Chance! Off the post!
Ha 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 ha.
And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, okay, game.
Yaya Toure.
Alright, cheers.
Roberto Baggio.
GG then, I suppose.
And here's Zanetti.
Because I can't.
Chooses to go back.
I can't do a lot more than that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kaká is fouled.
Seriously. What, did he get sent off? Look at
It's a
this.
red card. Well, there may be some
Oh
good
my
debate over
Christ.
the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game.
What
with
a
10
sick
men.
joke. Wow. Enjoy your draw, pal. Enjoy
There's the
it.
clearance.
You shit
And
cunt.
that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. For the
Unbelievable.
want of desire, drive, or
Wasn't aiming his 1-2s. He wasn't aiming his chipped through balls. He scored off a back post header, and he took me out in a 1v1, and he got a yellow card. Yeah, I'm finished for tonight. I'm tired of it. Thank you to everyone who's come in. As always, I appreciate your time. I'll be on again soon. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.